Waited for a grab since 9 a.m. It only arrived at 9:45 a.m. Rebooked 3 times. Final driver said the system was acting up. No wonder the tracking map kept glitching. One moment the car was nearby, next it was 10 kilometers away. So bizarre. While waiting for the grab, I peeked at my baby. She was sound asleep. We kicked off our journey right after a delicious dim sum breakfast, and the sweetest part, BbCutiePie joined us. I was over the moon. It was our very first trip together. Checked on baby mid-journey, still dozing peacefully, just relocated under the table like a tiny explorer in dreamland. I'd always wondered how to get to Crockford's hotel, ResortWorldGenting, whenever I was at Genting Highlands, and this time, I finally figured it out. On the way in, I wandered past a lively bazaar and spotted a huge piece of Chinese calligraphy. What a welcome! The place was filled with artificial sakura trees, setting the scene with elegant Japanese-inspired decor. The star-themed decor formed a dazzling tunnel of lights, like stepping into a galaxy. I believe those stars symbolize the hotel's milestones and achievements over the years.
巴士車頭啊，以前。我而家改樣冇巴士車啦，咪俾嗰啲旅行巴士車泊邊咗，喺地下級啊。OK。都掂嘅。唔係。兩間酒店。
Spotted this majestic horse sculpture guarding the entrance. Modern art meets equine elegance. Stepping into Crockford's hotel felt like entering a realm of elegance. The lobby was absolutely stunning. Something caught my eye. It was captivating enough to steal my attention. It was this tree, a love tree. I wished I could take it home with me. seriously, that car was dazzling, diamonds embedded all over. It sparkled like a dream. If I could drive it, I'm sure all eyes would be on the car. That ball pool looked irresistible. My dog would have wanted to swim in it like a furry little torpedo. Returned to the First World Hotel lobby and went on a little mission. Just needed to find a convenience store for some water. I thought coming on a Sunday would mean less crowded, but no, tourists everywhere. With time to spare before check-in, Mom and I wandered through the vibrant First World Plaza. Perfect way to kick off the stay. Found a charming little entrance that practically growled with tiger spirit, tiny but fierce. My mom hesitated to enter through the tiger's mouth, just like the Chinese saying sending a sheep into a tiger's mouth, which means putting someone into a dangerous or hopeless situation, almost like knowingly walking into harm's way. I didn't think twice. Being born in the year of the sheep, I embraced the symbolism. I was that fearless little sheep walking straight into the tiger's jaws. So many banana toys, and they all looked ridiculously funny. Cat graffiti, but not a single dog in sight. Curious artistic choice. The ground floor was a culinary playground, so many restaurants, each serving up a different taste of the world. came across the Pokemon Disaster special game event site while passing through. Looks like something exciting is about to kick off. As we wandered near the entrance of Genting Skywards theme park, we stumbled upon a striking triple koi fish sculpture. We decided to step into the clearance sale for a bit, just to browse what was on offer. That's when we had our first encounter with a scammer. An elderly man from China approached my mom, standing right beside her. He held a narrow piece of paper with a black scratch area and claimed he needed help filling it out. At least that's what I caught. I didn't hesitate. I quickly pulled my mom away and told her he was a scammer. It's about time the authorities at First World Resort should step up and implement measures to prevent scammers from entering Genting and targeting visitors. Guests deserve a safer and worry-free experience. The elderly man in the red and white striped shirt was the one who approached my mom. Looking at this photo, there was another scammer in a pink shirt. Both had two things in common. They carried the same type of sling bag and held that suspicious piece of paper. This was the second time, Mom and I chose not to step inside. While some people just can't resist the attraction, we're different. We simply don't enjoy gambling. It's just not our thing. Mom needed a moment to recharge, so she sat down on a large, elegant artificial stone, perfect spot to pause and breathe. It was nearly time to check into our B&B, so Mom and I headed back to the First World Hotel lobby to wait for my brother to come pick us up. Time to settle into the B&B. Caught Cutie cruising in style, and I couldn't stop giggling. Cutie was full of curiosity, exploring every nook and cranny of the apartment. Unfortunately, Cutie has developed cataracts, which make her vision quite blurry. Sometimes she bumps into things while wandering around. Everything in the house felt clean, simple, and well organized. Lovey loves sleeping near the camera, so I get to see her right away when I open the CCTV app. Wrapped up the day with a delicious meal. The food was excellent, though the place was quite crowded. Back in our room after a lovely meal, Mom and I winding down and recharging. This time, I didn't bring my hairdryer, and the B&B didn't provide one, so I had to use my hand fan to dry my hair. Nothing much going on at room. My phone made me drowsy, so I turned to the front cam for some selfie fun. My mom lowered the volume and held her phone close to her ear to listen to her YouTube video. Cleared out the bread stash for a humble supper moment. Discovered a few reeds hidden in the room. Couldn't resist flipping through them. Past midnight and still awake, my dog stayed near the door, as if holding vigil for our return. In the quiet hours of early morning, my dog was already awake, still waiting patiently by the door, as if holding on to hope we'd return soon. Post-breakfast in Bentong, our journey took a turn as we found ourselves stuck in a frustratingly massive jam.